YouTube Insider leaked urgent guidance document distributed to employees handling Pfizer expose. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of that expose from Project Veritas, but let's do a quick recap right now. The video from Project Veritas went viral, receiving over 20 million views despite being banned from YouTube. In that video, a man identified as Jordan Walker, Pfizer's Director of Research and Development, the Strategic Operations, mRNA Scientific Planner, divulges that the company has allegedly considered mutating C19 through, quote, directed evolution. Now, directed evolution, that's not another way of saying gain of function, is it? And isn't that the sort of thing that got us into all that trouble we've been going through the last few years in the first place? Yeah, I can see why Pfizer wouldn't want people knowing about it. And YouTube, of course, promptly removed the video from their platform because I guess it was just too much truth. And Project Veritas is now saying that YouTube officials distributed a document to employees on how to handle the bombshell video. And they're saying that a YouTube insider leaked the urgent guidance to handle the Pfizer video, quote, effective immediately as of 27 January 2023. And here is an image of the document right here. It says urgent guidance. Project Veritas video on the jab, 27th of January 2023. It says a clip uploaded by Project Veritas featuring a Pfizer official is rapidly spreading on the platform. The video, when uploaded in its entirety, contains a timestamp that violates the C19 vaccine misinformation policy for making a categorical claim that the C19 jabs are ineffective and should therefore be removed unless it contains sufficient EDSA/CRC. Now, what is EDSA? I couldn't find anything on the CRC part, but this is all I could find on EDSA. The EDSA stands for Educational, Documentary, Scientific, or Artistic Content. And this provides an exemption from having your video stricken off of YouTube if it is controversial, but it falls into one of these categories of content: educational content, documentary, scientific, or artistic. Yeah, it just seems like another one of these policies that's very vague and overly broad, and basically just an excuse to do whatever they want without really having a reason. But in any case, I think you can certainly make the case that the Project Veritas video could fall under the category of educational, documentary, or scientific, any of them or all of them. It says, when reviewing any re-uploads of this content, be sure to confirm that the following violative timestamp is present. So this is the part they're concerned about of the video. Quote, our undercover journalist asked Walker how Pfizer is handling the fact that their COOF jabs are ineffective against COOF variants. What he said is disturbing. Listen to this. It says you're to strike the video if no sufficient CRC, whatever that is present in the four corners, title, or description. The example video includes the violative timestamp noted above and no EDSA/CRC. So it includes that sentence that we went over. And you're to approve the video if the video has other segments of the Project Veritas clip, but does not include the violative timestamp listed above. So the violative statement. Although it's not a statement, is it? It's a question. It's a question that apparently neither Pfizer or YouTube likes. Down here it says why. It says it is important that we remove violative re-uploads of this content as it spreads harmful misinformation about approved jabs against you-know-what. But is it really about this violative content that they've listed? Or is it really about, everything else in the video? The stuff about the directed evolution? The stuff that should concern every single human being on the planet? Here's what JamesOKeefe had to say. For those who don't like the video having 30 million views, ask yourself, why does Project Veritas even have a mission? If YouTube weren't taking down our video, and large multinational corporations weren't telling journalists not to cover stories, there wouldn't be a need for people like me. And then, and this is quite amusing, from Project Veritas, we rented an LED truck and parked it outside of the Pfizer World Headquarters in Manhattan today. Stay tuned. And just to end this off, let's take a look at a Google search result here. Project Veritas Pfizer Expose. That's what I typed in. Yeah, every time there's a story that Google won't like, this seems to happen. Google owns YouTube, by the way, just so you know. But what kind of results do we get here? Here's something from the deep dive. Here's that from Pfizer itself, their response to research claims. Let's see a YouTube video. Western Standard News, that's a Canadian site. There's Apple Podcasts. Here's intellectualtakeout.org. There's a Twitter link. What I can't help but wondering is, where's the New York Times story on this? Where's the Washington Post story on this? Where's the CNN, MSNBC? Where are all these stories? Gee, it's such a coincidence, isn't it? I mean, not only legacy media is talking about this, that YouTube strikes the video. It's almost like somebody doesn't want people to know this. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will